1 hour in on day 8. I just rolled up the hill from Missoula. Probably come up about 1,000 feet vertical so far. And that's about it for the day, really. We're gonna hit a high point of about 4,000 feet and then drop down into a huge valley that takes us all the way north to Glacier. And we don't start going up in Glacier. We're camping at the base on this side. Decided to stop and take a little picture here. You look at those trees right here. Actually, if you look at any of them, you might see those leaves just fluttering around. That is because we are being dealt a 15 to 20 mile per hour tailwind so far today. I don't want to get too lippy just yet, because pretty much every time I've crossed over a pass of some sort, the weather changes or the wind changes, and we're about to go right down the other side here. But if this wind keeps up through the valley, it's going to make for a much more pleasant day. I got a real late start today. Probably didn't roll out till almost 10. We got about 130 to go today, and the campsite is already reserved, so we are going to hit it. So here come the big mountains. That's a pretty view. There's another pretty view. I'm on flat. Not working very hard. That says 21.9. Nice. Just over 4 hours in here on day number 8. About 60 miles in, we've been able to hold about 15. Last time I stopped and chatted, I was enjoying quite the tailwind, but as soon as I got over that hill, sure enough, that changed on me. You might see those flags right there. That is pointing the wrong way. The wrong way. So we're cranking into about a 10 to 15 mile per hour this afternoon. You can see we got a lot of valley here in front of us. Should be getting to the Flathead Lake before too long, which ought to be nice. Get some cool air across that thing, hopefully. Probably about 90 out here. It's a warm one. Feeling pretty good. Just had lunch with Lana. We stopped at a roadside diner. Got a big old bacon double cheeseburger. That ought to make me feel like total shit for a while. But we'll get through. As soon as that thing's digested, it'll keep me cranking right till sunset. I'm gonna need it today. If this wind doesn't turn around, we have about 70 miles to go. It's gonna take till dark. But I need a day like this. This is good for me. So I'll take some photos and check back in as soon as we get to some water. Here is the big Flathead Lake. That does look large. And I gotta tell you, it sure is nice to be up here on this paved bike path that apparently runs from Pablo to Polson. I might make it a trick to grab the highway that I want, which is 35, and we're gonna head around the east side of that lake, avoid a little traffic. But yeah, it looks like quite a ride. Looks like the road's going to be tucked up right against the mountains and along that lake. Should be a good one. Well, we just came through Big Fork, and we are going to be racing sunset today. Of course, the only reason I pulled over for a quick rest is due to a puncture. And I was concerned, oftentimes it's hard to figure out what's going wrong. But in this case, why, I think I see the culprit. I picked up a staple. That'll make this one quick. And then we'll get right back on the road. Those are the mountains. They don't look so far away, but better get rolling. So, made it into the campground at Glacier. 143 miles on the day. Yeah. And although it is still light out, as you can see, kind of got a view of the mountains across Lake McDonald here. The local time is 9:44 p.m. So that was one long day. I was fighting it a little bit. Both my calves were a little tight, which leads to some Achilles pain. And you know, knees are a little sore, stuff like that from a long day. But I think what I'm going to do is walk out into that water to ice my lower body. And then might not take a rest day at all here. Might just get on up over that going to the Sun Road tomorrow. We'll have to make a decision early in the day. That's an early start mandatory.